to Freehold.
One of the most challenging things I faced was being bullied, isolated, and rejected.
Timothy has a dream.
I want to be like the Martin Luther King for people with disabilities being included.
As a young boy suffering from autism, Timothy Rohr was nonverbal. He spent most of his childhood being bullied and isolated from others in his class. But now, as a 23-year-old adult, Timothy spends his time engaging with students to make sure his message about acceptance is loud and clear.
I felt that social isolation was the norm for people with disabilities throughout many years.
It was all thanks to Timothy's therapist that really encouraged him to get into motivational speaking.
I had a therapist that told me that if if you have a disability, you're not going to fit in with people without disabilities.
And it wasn't until the COVID-19 pandemic that Timothy decided to not only write a book, but he illustrated it too.
I like to do art. I like to paint and draw.
Timothy shared the story of how he got started. He wrote his mom a pamphlet about how he would help those with disabilities. And here's how she reacted.
I never would have imagined today that he'd be doing the things he's doing now. He was a nonverbal child. He did not speak a single word until he was like 5 years old, and then complete sentences started coming when he was about in the 3rd grade.
Timothy speaks at a number of conferences and does routine visits at schools across the state, but wants to take this to the international stage.
They love him, and they say it's one of the best things they've ever seen, nothing like this before, and then word spreads.
For anyone interested in booking Timothy for a speaking engagement, visit news12newjersey.com. In Freehold, Kimberly Buk, News 12, New Jersey.